There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 13-2. Today, we should be getting through, well, all the next chapter that's like right before the finale of the game. Is once we get into Academia, I can actually drop off all the Graviton cores. And since last time I went and picked up Odin, who is actually a playable character who kinda sucks. I mean, he's got 91 attack and 13 magic, and he starts at tier 3. He becomes better later when you, like, completely max him out, but until then, he's pretty terrible. I don't know who decided to make Odin that bad, but yeah. Yeah, we already gave you the Chaos Crystal to make that.
Using a paradox against itself. Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings.
Possibility or a guarantee?
And we're fighting to protect the future itself. A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
I already gave that to him.
It's a solidified chunk of paradox.
Well, hey.
We've got the history. I knew I could count on you.
I already gave.
I see the Academy can thank you for delivering another ore cluster, Sarah. No. Please hand any graviton. Please hand any.
Can't remember exactly when we actually get the paradox weapons off of them.
You've brought us another cluster?
Sarah. Did
Nope.
you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
It's a trap!
An artifact. I wonder which era this unlocks.
What in the world's going on with Alyssa's collar there?
Collapses. The one we saw in the prophecy. The one where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path. There are things there I have to protect.
Right. You mean Vanille and Fang, and the new cocoon.
I've said it before. Prepare
The
yourself.
Harris, I can't remember how we.
Just a little longer. We'll meet again in the...
How do we get our paradox weapon? Dang it!
You're leaving for another time. It's all coming together. Caius. Once you're done...
None of you are being very helpful.
It won't be long before they're able to launch their arc. It just seems so incredible they've come this far. Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again.
Remember, the Caius who caused the Seath incident was just an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will. If that's what it'll take to protect Yule, then I know he will. I remember we
Hello,
argued about that very thing once and wait. Did we argue? I don't remember.
Are your memories playing tricks on you again? Noel, something must have happened between you two.
A lot of drama at the band's it.
Damn it. I wish I could remember. Not being able to protect Yule, and being the only one left alive on the planet. And then leaving that place and traveling to Valhalla, I should know these things.
I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memories disappearing, does it have anything to do with the future changing?
Hey, look at that!
Is it you have to talk to?
Sorry to keep you waiting. We have a large box and a small...
You're not gonna tell us what's inside them?
I'm just teasing. You'll have a chance to look them over. Which model would you prefer?
Yeah, let's just grab Noel's. We can pick up the one for Sarah pretty easily too.
It's all yours. I know you'll make good use...
I hope this was worth it after all that.
Just
That's
wait
going to
back
be
at the
up to us.
door.
We will change the future. I promise you.
Damn kid butting into our conversation. So yeah, the paradox weapons get stronger for every fragment you hold, since I've got like over 100 of them, so yeah, it's quite the boost. There's a snazzy black and gold designs. Can't remember if we can just go ahead and, oh wait, not exit game. If we could just go ahead and head over to Serendipity and pick up the other one now, or if we have to get through the next game section before we can. What? Okay. I actually picked up any new ones.
This must be the god.
Oh, hey. I certainly won't say no to Monster Collector. Yeah, I don't think we really need me messing with the camera. Oh, there's also a chest over there I never picked up. I wasn't very observant first time through here, was I, Kiba?
I think I forgot what it feels.
Easy.
Greetings, and what can I do?
I'll exchange all of them and see. Yep, there it is.
Thank you. Please come in.
Pretty much a similar color scheme to Knowles. Bit of an odd point. I don't know. The seal for this area is unlocked over there. Seems kind of off. Oh yeah, and I didn't do all of the brain blitz challenges and all that because we can't ride chocobos here yet. Okay, time to get out of here. Yep, now we can actually ride chocobos. Because Ammo Dark can show up anywhere. Well, okay, there's 11 specific spots he can show up in. But those spots are like all over the freaking place. So, having chocobos around to get around definitely helps.
It does look like the gate's fixed.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning. Before we jump through this gate, we better make sure we're good and ready to fight.
This is not going to the final area. We have to go through the next area before we can go to the final dungeon section.
This silence makes me nervous. He's always been deadly quiet before taking action. It's like the calm before the storm. If he is in Valhalla, then he's been watching everything we've done here. And if he sees a weakness, he'll exploit it without mercy. We let our guard down, we die.
So we better not use the gate until we are definitely sure.
Exactly.
I mean, Caius is kind of on the other side, but kind of not really.
If we have to fight Caius now, then so be it. I'm ready.
All right then. Let's go do it.
Looks like dinner's ready already.
Leaving without even a farewell? What? No, of course not. We were going to drop by and see you before we left.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the trip.
Thanks.
I hope the future turns out like this. A place where we can be happy.
Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up full of hate. But really, when they stop and think about it, they're making themselves sad for no reason. Director, what are you looking at me like that for?
You're getting oddly philosophical.
Sorry, I was just remembering something. There was a time when I almost lost myself because I had so much hate in me. And then some friends showed me a way out.
Right. You mean lightning and snow.
It all began back then.
Of course, that gets no respect.
The first one who said you wanted to save Cocoon. It was because Snow and Lightning vowed to carry out your wishes that we all came together.
Lightning did not.
And to this day,
Lightning tried to murder everybody before going to Team Snow's side of Let's Save Cocoon.
and maybe Lightning does too. Yes, but the old arc is almost finished. It will fall soon. It's going to be hard for many of us to abandon our old home.
when you raise the new Ark, maybe you can help our friends as well. They won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just maybe, Vanille and Fang will be released from the crystal.
That was always in the back of your mind, wasn't it, Director? If we abandon the old cocoon, maybe you could free your friends. Or am I wrong?
Well,
It's okay. We all knew. We wanted to help anyway.
I've had the great fortune to be helped by many people over the years. Sarah and Noel, you were the ones who showed me how the future should be. You gave us all a motive. You helped us make the Academy what it has become.
Well, we got lost a lot. I don't know how many times I almost gave up.
humanity is doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. It's part of being human. But we also have the ability to build new futures.
Well, as you would say, Noel, exactly. Once preparations are complete, we plan to journey ahead 100 years. I want to be there. I want to see the raising of Cocoon with my own eyes.
You're kind of a horrible leader, aren't you, Hope?
And when we do, we'll have lightning
You pop
bolts.
in and say, okay, this is what we're doing to the Academy people, then you put yourself to sleep for hundreds of years. Only to pop out and go, okay, everyone start listening to me again.
Yakuba?
See ya.
Well,
I'm sorry. But in the new future that you wish to build, I no longer exist. Goodbye.
so as to what just happened, basically, Alyssa gave us like a fake artifact from Caius to send us into the Void Beyond, I think is what's supposed to have happened. Because she's supposedly like a paradox, I think, and not actually supposed to be alive, and Caius told her that she'd die if we righted the timeline, I guess? Oh? Well, that just happened. Oh, guess this is just the solo adventures of Sarah now.
Is this the Void Beyond? No! Mog? Come on, Mog. What's wrong? Why won't you answer me? This can't be.
Oh god, what kind of Deus Ex Machina is this? This would be Diablo Ex Machina.
Where did Noel get to? How do I find him? Come on, Mog. What's wrong with you?
And why are you still technically following along behind us as an invisible ghost?
How do I get out of here? that Yule?
Can't remember. Is this where we get introduced to the Yule continuum? Blah. Call them after the Q continuum from Star Trek.
Yes, I am one of many Yules. From your perspective, I am a Yule from the ancient
Apparently we all
past.
had the exact same fashion sense.
But where are we? Are we trapped in this place?
I am not truly here. I only watch events from a distant time.
Man, if you want to talk about spoilers, don't talk to this girl.
In the depths of the unseen realm, I see you held prisoner.
It's a trap!
Is this a trap someone left for me? Has someone locked me in here on purpose?
Yes, the broken key was your undoing, and your betrayer is one known to you. You heard her voice. I am sure of it.
Are you saying I can't ever leave?
If
There
you
is
do
actually a
not escape,
paradox ending after we beat the game where we can go back to the
Wait, don't go!
go back to 4XX. Instead of taking the artifact from her, you refuse it, and that changes the ending. With Snow suddenly appearing out of nowhere and basically explaining what I said earlier about Alyssa. As I recall, most of the fights around here really aren't all that big of a deal. Maybe they're meant to be done with just Sarah, no Noel. Well, and your monsters, of course, but still. Oh wait, what? Pfft.
You're a different Yule, aren't you?
yes. You have not met me yet. I call your present age my
Which
own.
makes no goddamn sense.
You and I are the same. We are blessed by Etro, her chosen servant.
Yeah, because Sarah's apparently supposed to be a Yule, except she looks nothing like a Yule, doesn't act like her, doesn't, you know, is not the clone of all the other ones, and apparently is forced to become part of the Yule continuum at the end of the game. Except for the fact that lightning steals her soul.
My sister is also somewhere in Valhalla. What's her part in all this?
The warrior. She stands guard over Etro's temple. She is unable to leave the unseen realm. And so, she turned to you for aid.
Free fragment, I guess.
So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself.
And now we can give our monsters little Kaya swords. Actually, what does that look like on, like, lightning? Excuse me. But yeah, these were what the adornments look like. Honestly, I don't know. This feels kind of half-assed with the... Oh, it gave her an earring. Just feels like some of them were meant to combine together in certain ways, but you're not allowed to actually do that. Carbuncle shield. No, it's another earring. Oh, can she not actually... I guess she can't use the Kaya sword? Say what? There it is.
Now, celebrate just yet.
Well, that was quick.
I suppose you're another Yule as well.
Yes. I am from a future you have never known. Very soon, my presence here will fade. There is little time to tell you of the things I have seen.
I swear the whole part of Sarah having the whole eyes of Etro and it slowly killing her thing is such bullshit. I mean, apparently the reason that none of the Yules live all that long is because using the eyes of Etro, like, slowly kills the user. But Sarah only recently started using them. How shitty of a gift is it when you can only use it for, like, a week before you keel over from it?
Once upon a time, there were 6 and 1 Lassie.
Why don't you just say 7?
It was a miracle. The destinies of the 6 were bound. Bound through the completion of a focus that belonged to the 1.
The 6. That was Lightning and Snow and the others. And the 1, that would be me?
Checking to make sure there's no items back there. Lord. Someone's being extremely loud next door. What the hell? Guessing it's some kid throwing a ball at something?
The goddess Etro saw that the Lassie fulfilled their tasks. She saw their courage and took pity on them. She blessed the 6 and the 1 and one other.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the ass pull on why they all stopped being
So
Lassie.
she released them from the prison of crystal.
You mean it was the goddess who saved us that day?
What do you mean, us?
Yes, but in doing so, she warped time.
Etro has just made a bad decisions.
Etro was fading away, and she could not restore it. But perhaps you had the power to repair the distortion, and perhaps you did.
Perhaps I did. What do you mean? Is it too late now?
The future? I can no longer see it.
Well, apparently we're allowed to Mog search, even though Mog is so ghosty.
You there? Are you lost too? I don't know how I ended up here, and I can't seem to find a way out. I really need your help to get out of this bind. First, buy something from my shop. Then, look for an exit so I can get out of here.
Anything really? Oh, hey! There's the 3rd tier of the Genji bow. Huh, which I could actually make. Just plus 35% ATB. But then again, we do have the Paradox weapon, so we don't really care that much. She hasn't really updated much else.
Love you! And find that exit. Stat!
too. Which era do you come from?
I am the one who lives in all the ages. I am the one who dies in all the ages. I am
God damn it, Zemnis, stop trying to affect everything with darkness.
again and again.
Seriously, it seems like everything Etro does just causes bad things to happen. Like all the Yules, for some reason after they die, they all, their souls like merge together into this weird amalgam thing.
I don't understand.
Which becomes even worse in 13.3.
This is the place where all time flows. The dreams of humanity are here washed ashore. A world without beginning or end. A world closed upon itself. Why do you want to change time? Why do you try to stand in his way? Why do you continue on this journey? As you change the timeline, you come closer to death.
She's had like, what, 3, 4 visions?
But now,
Your journey is over.
Suddenly Caius.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
So is that supposed to be like the player talking with the developers of these games? Because Lord knows they don't really seem interested in people actually understanding their stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Caius is a dick. Thank you, Lightning.
Face your worst fear.
Oh, come on, you shouldn't be breathing that hard.
You fight bravely.
Zaworldo!
Noel gave up much more quickly than this.
I've got a fancy chair now.
What have you done to him?
He is living in a time and place where he knows only joy. He acknowledged his defeat, and now he is at peace.
Kinda, sorta, not really.
No, I don't believe you. Noel would never give in to you.
Umaiwamo Shinderu. Yes, it's a different anime reference, but still.
Miracles, traveler of time guided by Etro, listen to me. Each time you fulfill a wish of your heart, someone else's dream is shattered.
I don't think she can actually hear you, dude.
You conjure miracles, but when you do, the seeds of tragedy are sown in other lives. Are you prepared to bear that burden, that responsibility?
Again, I don't think she can hear you, dude.
But why, Caius? Why do you fight us?
To save her. Long ago, the goddess Etro rescued you and your friends from your fate as the sea.
It wasn't actually anything you guys did to get your happy ending. It was all Etro.
For you, a sentence of death. In that moment, immutable history was transformed. Time was twisted. With each distortion of the future, the life of the Cirrus was cut short.
Then shouldn't us fixing the distortions do the opposite then?
Often have I seen this. Seen her wilt before my eyes. When time is in flux, the future changes, and Yule is consumed. So I will dam the river of time and tear down the foundations of history. Then will your suffering come to an end.
You're going to destroy history just so you can save Yule?
Yes. You have interfered with my task at every turn. But your meddling is
Well, I say my task, but the other me's you met were before I started to go down the crazy train.
in a place without time or future. You will be free for eternity.
Guys,
Good lord, that sword was not made for stabbing.
Surrender now
It
to
just
your
looks so
heart's
janky.
desire.
Oh, both of our main characters have been impaled, so clearly it's game over, right?
Look at her, asleep like a baby. Hey, let's all yell Sarah at once.
Why don't you do it?
I'll get her up. Hey, Sarah! Wake up!
You're still trying to be relevant, even
What are you
though,
doing
I
sleeping out
mean,
here?
to the player, obviously this
It's a
isn't
really nice day
real.
for a nap, I've gotta say.
where am I?
Not in your bed, for starters.
You still dreaming?
Maybe I am.
Hey, let's go.
Come on, Sarah.
Man, I'm hungry. What's for lunch anyway?
Didn't you just eat?
Have I really come back to New Bodom? Or is this just part of a dream?
I think we have to talk to all of the
I know
Bodum
school's
crew
out right
before
now.
we're allowed to
What
get
will
out of
your
this.
students think if they see teacher dozing on the grass?
I mean, obviously we're supposed to try to be as resistant as possible. There is an alternate ending if you go ahead and just give in, but I'm pretty sure we can't see that one without the paradox scope.
Now, which
Or at least
do you
get
think
the
is
fragment reward from doing
or
that.
this void
I don't
place?
know. I'm so confused. But LeBro, tell me, is this really...
Figment of my imagination! Tell me, is this a
There
figment of my
also be.
imagination?
And let me tell you, the monsters out here are real too. So why don't you run home, pronto?
Everyone is acting kind of strange.
Hey, there you are.
Snow, what are you doing here?
Also, what are you doing in that outfit?
Hang out in my own place? You.
But you went looking for my sister. You left ages ago.
What are you talking about? Lightning hasn't gone anywhere that I know of.
What?
She's living right here with us ever since we got married.
Wouldn't that be awkward?
You okay?
Living in the same house as your recently married sister?
It's okay, it's
Understand.
okay. Sarah, where are you going? Sarah!
Everything's falling apart.
Man, guys, you kind of suck at this whole illusion thing.
Where did everyone go? Is this a dream world? I trapped? Am I the only one here? Is lightning here somewhere?
Is it really you? Welcome home, Sarah.
Why would Lightning still wear that pauldron she has on her left shoulder? Since that's supposed to be her, like, insignia for the Guardian Corps.
You can see all your heart's desires come true.
I don't know, I think my heart's desires wouldn't be this color muted.
This is it. Your adventure's over. Sarah, come with me. Your family's waiting. Yes. My family. That's right. I'm home. My family are all here. Deep in my heart, the truth still glinted like a razor. This wasn't real. It was a dream.
Too bad this whole choice really doesn't mix well with the player, you know?
But
I mean, they just toss us in here for about 5 minutes and it's like they give us this choice and they don't even really attempt to do anything with it.
ever loved. This is what I'd been searching for all this time. I'd found my home. I'd found happiness.
I mean, how would this have worked out if after using the artifact they immediately jump us in here instead? That would probably worked out a bit better.
I couldn't do it. When I had lost faith in the future, Noel came and gave me hope. Snow left his home and his friends. He traveled through time to save others. Hope worked feverishly to save Cocoon. And then there was Vanille and Fang, trapped in crystal, holding Cocoon in the sky. I couldn't desert them to live in this world of dreams. I couldn't betray them. Lightning, I'm so sorry.
No!
Don't give up. No, that's not my sister. Who was that?
Oh god, I'm hearing the voices again.
Is she trying to help me?
Sarah!
Well, given the fact that there's only like 2 people who haven't shown up in this game yet from the previous game, we have to shoehorn them in there somehow. 'Cause my god, they are kind of shoehorned in here.
Somebody is helping me, but no one's...
Well, okay then, and... Wait, Phoenix Blood? As I recall, that's like a Super Phoenix down. Don't know why there's Seath in her dream world.
I hope I did my part.
I mean, that voice is just so mysterious, there's no way we can figure out who it is. Oh, dang it. Friggin' days.
Keep going.
Damn it, Vinyl. Why you always gotta keep talking? When...
But I'm not alone.
No, it just was kind of like Navi almost. It's like, yeah, we get it. You don't need to keep bringing it up, Vinyl. Those to keep going.
Where's the gate? There's nothing left. Vanille! Vanille? Is that really you?
Well, that's a good question. Put it this way. It's the real me, but inside a dream. I'm still sleeping in the crystal
Because
case.
that works that
And
way.
you're dreaming away too. So it's like we're meeting inside each other's heads.
So this is a dream after all. But why did you come?
Because you needed help.
Oh, you've never met Fang before, have you?
I don't know why she has her spear out.
Policy of yours.
You're trapped in a dream that never ends somewhere in the void
I should
beyond.
probably remember to do this
We don't
eventually.
help, you'll never wake up.
And that, my girl, is why we're here.
Because apparently Fang can just open up a time distortion with her spear.
Thank you.
We're just showing you a way out. You're the one who made the decision to wake up and leave this world. If you hadn't rejected the fake lightning, we would never have been able to reach you. And
We just need to explain this for the audience, for no real reason.
I almost believed her. The fake lightning, I mean. But then I remembered my sister is fighting in Valhalla. Snow and Hope, they're fighting their own battles as well. Out of all of us, I was the only one who was running away from the truth.
That's all right, because now it's your turn to help someone. You're not the only one who's trapped in a dream they can't wake up from.
You mean Noel? You need to go and find him. I reckon you can save him, Sarah.
Fang? Vanille?
Guess our time's up, huh?
Yes. We have to
Because reasons!
See you around.
Bye.
See you in the next game where, my god, Vanille's an idiot.
No. I'll save you.
I thought I just heard. Yep. Thought I heard something like that popping up. But okay then. Wait, Fang doesn't wear any kind of crown? Hello there, N7666. Interesting name.
Okay. It's time to find Noel. Guess what, Lightning? I met Vanille again. She saved me once 3 years ago, and today she came to help me. I owe her my life twice now. And I met Fang for the first time too. We only talked a while, but she kind of reminded me of
How
you.
so? I don't like Fang really said much to give out her personality.
Showed me a way out of my dream. One day, I'm going to pay them back. I promise. I wonder what kind of dream Noel is living in. Whatever it is, I'm going to wake him out of it. And together, we'll find you, Lightning.
The nature of Noel's dream is weird, given the fact that, I mean, the place we go to is an actual time. Yeah, it's an actual time period that we, after we're done here, we can go back to. Like, is he actually in a dream, or is he actually just put back into his past? How is this working out exactly, game? Because I'm feeling like this is Makalania Temple and Bikanel Desert kind of scenario going on here, where you had no clues on how to get this working out, so you just went, screw it.
Lightning, I've come a long way, and it's all thanks to Noel. That's why when I reach Valhalla, I want him with me. So here I am, inside the memory of a lost future.
Well, that's a weird statue.
I've come to lead Noel away from this cold, distant world.
Darn smoke not letting me walk through. What the heck? I guess it's supposed to be a time distortion keeping me on the right path for plot. What was the point of having a dead end if you're not going to put anything in it, dang it? So my god, Sarah's colors are off here. What in the world are you doing there, Noel? Looks like he's like sleeping on Behemoth's dead body. Also, I call bull. There was no way Noel was strong enough before starting this journey to take on a feral behemoth all on his own.
Hunting alone is harder than it looks.
Noel?
But this should do it for the birthday feast.
Noel!
This place, it must be Noel's dream world.
Except after we do the whole going through Noel's backstory stuff part, again, it becomes an actual place for us to travel to. I mean, it's got a time date and everything, so it's just, well...
Caius!
Did you get one?
Yeah, all by myself.
You're improving. It must have been a difficult hunt.
Nah, it was as easy as anything. No problem. Too easy, in fact.
I just want Caius-senpai to notice me.
Yes, you are ready to become the one true guardian.
Why does there have to be one true guardian? I don't get why I have to replace you.
Because, Noel, that is the way. You are ready to challenge me to a duel. If you defeat me, the sacred pact passes to you.
This was another one of those things where it's like, it just seems odd for him to introduce it this way, especially given that,
I killed him.
I don't know, they kind of imply Caius was the one that Etro gave the Heart of Chaos to all this time. So how was the whole succession thing supposed to be a thing, or why does it have to be Noel, and why is it that only Noel can kill Caius?
Fight you, not kill you.
I don't really go into that. Just that it's a thing.
You can't do this. I More time before I can beat you. You can't just leave like that. I wanted to get stronger than Caius, so I began training with swords. I'd never beat him at his own style, so I went with 2 blades. If I didn't kill Caius, I couldn't become the next Guardian. But there was no way I was following some musty old rule like that. Problem was, I wanted the power of chaos that all Guardians were given. Caius Ballad, I wanted to stand at your side and help protect Yule. But you, Caius, you left before I had the chance.
Mog?
Apparently Mog does not approve. Oh yeah, as I recall for this part, if you have like Mog do a scanny thing on the people around here, it kills them. Oops. I saw a oh, there it is. I saw a glint of a treasure chest. Yay, map. Well, look who it is. And no, we don't kill Chocolina doing this.
You there? Are you lost too? I don't know how I ended up here.
Isn't this the same conversation we had with her back during the Void Beyond section?
Then look for an exit so I can get out of here.
Sure. Yep. Nothing really new.
Love you! And find that exit. Stat!
Come on, Noel.
At least we don't seem to really be getting into random encounters around here. Makes it easier to run around, doesn't it? We found Noel, but did we kill the other guy that was wandering around over there?
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, Noel. How was the hunt?
Oh, I bagged a huge one. I wanted something special for tonight.
You mean for my birthday? So you remembered.
How could I forget? Tonight's feast will be the best yet. Although I wish we could have more people, like in the old days. Maybe a party with just 3 people would be kind of depressing.
No, it won't. It'll be lots of fun. As long as you and Caius come, it'll be great.
Well, okay if you say so.
Dang it, Gabe, why you keep telling me to talk to people and then just make him disappear?
Yule!
Also, I thought we were supposed to be seeing Noel's happiest, like his ideal world and all the happiness and all that.
In the end,
Well, I guess maybe Noel is just that depressed about the ultimate fate of the world and all that.
or forgive Caius for leaving. But more than that, what I truly couldn't forgive was myself and my own helplessness.
think we should be able to like jump up on that also. This place is kind of big.
Well, are you ready to kill me?
No, I'm not. Today's Yule's birthday, Caius. It's not the time for this. Look, I will fight you, but not to the death. And not until tomorrow. After I win, I'll receive the power of the Guardian. Then we can leave this place and protect Yule together.
Leave and go where?
To wherever other people are living, of course. I know there are more people out there somewhere. If we find them, Yule won't have to feel so lonely anymore. She'll feel happy again.
That is a vain hope, and you of all people should know it.
But there must be something we could do.
There is one thing.
Kill me, come on, man.
Kill me.
You know you wanna.
Not this again.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest. A manifestation of Etro. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die.
That seems
again.
extremely poor planning on her part.
When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care how many times you ask. I'm not.
I mean, all that stuff sounds kind of bad, doesn't it?
If you cannot, you must die instead.
And suddenly we're playing as Null. Also, ow. Hey, that stupid chain break stuff. Am I actually allowed to get like a full attack string off game, please? Pretty sure if I did, he would already be dead. There we go.
To live is without meaning.
Apparently we got something from that.
It's as I feared. You are too weak.
I don't understand you, Caius. This talk of killing you and destroying the past. You think any of that will make Yule happy? Do you really?
I don't want to please her. I want to save her.
Where are you going? You're going to leave us just like that?
I shall go to Valhalla. I will kill the goddess and set you
That like
free.
didn't work out unless you killed yourself somehow.
And that's how Caius came to abandon us, and made Yule and I the last two humans left in the world.
Before we do that, let's go to the up. Had to check for treasure. And I guess that's it. I mean, there's lots of empty unused space around here, isn't there? Oop. Okay then. Oh, yeah, I think this is the Oracle Drive thingy. And after we're like all done here, we have to come back and say, yeah, we'll totally kill Caius at weird mysterious voices that talk to us from the machine. And then we get the last wild artifact. Ooh. Chi-Chu wants.
It happened not long after Caius left us. It came so soon, in fact. It was over before I knew what was happening. Hey, Yule! Are you okay?
No. It's strange. I knew all along this day was coming, but I'm still not ready to say goodbye. I wish we could stay together. I'll miss you, Noel. You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
And again, and again, and again.
When Yule died, I finally learned the truth about the Farseers and the fate of their Seeress. Each time a Seeress sees a vision of the future, she loses a piece of her life. She dies while she is still young. That is the price to be paid for Etro's gift. I didn't know any of this. Caius chose to keep the secret from me. I couldn't forgive him for that. He knew all along what Yule's fate would be.
Noel.
Oh, it's getting shiny.
I left
I
on my
will give
journey.
this whole section credit that
I
it
thought
doesn't
if I could
violate
become
show don't
Etro's chosen
tell.
warrior like
I mean, we
Caius,
are basically going
then
through
I'd have the
different
power I
snippets
would
of
need to
Noel's
change
life
Yule's fate. So I
to
set my
basically
sights on Valhalla,
establish, you know,
home of the goddess.
how things were for him. After that, Noel.
As I searched for Valhalla, I realized something. If it brought Yule the happiness she deserved, I didn't care what happened to me. If I died, so be it. Maybe somewhere deep down, below
And again, just is warping me all over the place.
the
Guess
layers of numbing pain,
I'll worry about completing the map
I
later.
would fade away from this world completely.
As I recall, there were also a few like fragments in the big square boxes around the area. Because that's how I remember this place working for some of its fragments.
Ranks of obsidian mountains pierced the heavens. Bone-white deserts choked the world with sand. No matter how far I walked, I saw no one. No matter how long I waited, the gate of the goddess didn't open.
Looks like you didn't need to make a detour for that treasure chest. Then suddenly Chocolina again. I will admit, this section is going a lot faster than I thought it would. I remember this part taking a lot longer than it has been.
cold was seeping into my body. My heart beat slower, and for the first time I felt the hand of death reach out for me. I knew it was coming, and I didn't resist.
Dying doesn't normally entail floating in the sky.
Etro?
Noel, don't you remember me?
Sarah!
You've been living in a dream, Noel. You're happy here.
It doesn't really seem like he was happy for most of that.
I've come to take you away from it. I'm sorry.
All dreams have to end sometime. You've helped me wake from mine.
We have to stick together, Noel. I've got no one else I can count on but you.
We have the same hope, the same road to travel. We will change the future!
Oh, we had to have some form of a boss fight at the end of all this, didn't we? We only have to be Sarah for this part. Oh gosh, Imperial does work on him. Oh, and it landed. I don't know anything about what's weak to, though. Well, that went quick once we broke him. It just was that kind of ridiculously easy. I mean, we've had harder times with other bosses. I guess because of the new weapons.
Let's go, Noel. It's time to change the future.
I can't.
What?
Listen to me, Sarah. The dream I've been having reminded me of something. The power to see the future, it's a curse.
But...
Yule died when she was only 15. Seeing the timeline exacts a terrible toll on the body. And Sarah, you can see the timeline too.
You mean... I'm about
I've only seen it a few times.
You're okay right now. You haven't seen as much as Yule has. Not yet, anyway.
But apparently one more time is all it would take.
And soon, if we alter the past, you'll see a different future. You can't avoid that vision.
I don't know, she hasn't had a vision every time, though.
History changes. And the more you see, the sooner the visions will destroy you. I know that I wasn't able to protect Yule. But try as I may, I can't remember what happened to her. It's like
I thought we did see what happened to her.
Erased from my mind, leaving an empty page. If only I'd known the truth earlier.
Well, I mean...
I understand, Noel. But it doesn't matter. I've already made my decision, and we're going to change the future.
But Sarah...
Lightning sent me a message from Valhalla asking me to do just that. So let's change the future. Together. If we hurry, we just might do it in time. Then I wouldn't have to have any more visions.
Wait, what do you mean you'll be able to do it in time? You're time traveling.
Which means this conversation is now over.
Okay. I'm going to make sure you get there.
Well then.
We're still inside the dream world. How did we get out?
I got a crystal rose, which I think is supposed to be Lightning's, her Eidolon summoning Crystarium thing. Gargonzola? What are they, made of cheese? They're apparently commandos. Let me guess. No, I thought they would be immune to physicals. Where are my air conditioners making like hissing sounds lately? Well, that's not a bad sign. Dang it, Ma, when you gonna become corporeal again? Have to run all the way friggin' back. But it's a bit of a walk.
No one gets in our way.
Just trying to make sure I uncover as much as I can. Because as I recall, after we're done going to the Oracle Drive, that was what it's called. As you can tell, my brain isn't working out all that great today. Playing the fact that I ate a bunch of carbs over the weekend, my body's trying to readjust back to how it used to be. There's always got to have a cheat weekend or something. And now that I'm back on the diet, of course, my body's going, "Ah, come on, dude." Yeah. This is, yep, that is the right way. So
You know, Sarah, I gotta thank you for not forgetting about me. You're the reason we've made it this far.
So now that we've saved Null, apparently we are in the real 700 AF, I guess? I don't know. Because whenever we come back to 700 AF, it looks like this. So, hence my confusion trying to figure it out. It doesn't have any weaknesses? Lame. Did I get turned around? No, I didn't. It's not that difficult to get turned around when you encounter random encounters, especially when, like, they... Oh, it's the little dudes. Especially when you're turning around to face something. Could have sworn I remember there being like a treasure or something up on this. And hello, treasure I missed. I swear they really should have given us way more accessory capacity in this game. Only 50 really doesn't cut it and makes it feel like most accessories are worthless. I mean, what are you going to pick? Getting 20 more capacity, which would probably only let you equip one more higher tier accessory to replace your old one? Or would you unlock jobs, get ATB segments, improve your jobs?
Look!
Well, it's certainly shiny.
Yule saw the future that Noel fights to protect. She believed that someday they would see each other once more.
You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
Yule. I promise I'll never say I regret knowing you. Not anymore. I'm not going to rest until I find him again.
That's right.
Come on. Let's change the future.
The Oracle Drive!
Hey.
But the Oracle Drive did a thing in Mog's back.
Here all the time.
The spirit of Mog had been sealed up somewhere inside the void beyond. Although he could see everything we did, he couldn't make us see him. He said lightning came to rescue him, and that's how he got back to us. Then, Mog told us he had a message from my sister. It was the truth about Caius.
We need to talk, Kubo. We need to talk.
Did they just replay that voice clip?
Mog, tell us
Why
what you
did you
know.
need us to walk up and talk to Mog rather than just starting the cutscene immediately from the previous?
The Farseer Guardians were given a mission. They had to protect the Cirrus. They were Lassie.
They were
Kubo.
Lassie without being Lassie.
The Guardians were servants of the Fal'Cie. Can that really be true? Does that mean Caius is a Lassie?
Not anymore, Kubo. He was saved by the goddess. Etro freed him, and he's not a Lassie anymore, Kubo.
That's exactly what happened to me in Lightning. We were Lassie, and the goddess intervened to free us.
Couldn't you have just been freed by because of the fact that you
He's lived for
know,
centuries and
the
centuries at the side
thing
of the Cirrus.
tying you to, I mean, the
He's
Fal'Cie was
also
dead?
the Dying Guardian, Kubo.
He's heard every prophecy that the Cirrus has seen. He knows the entire timeline. Those memories and his immortality give him tremendous power.
Maybe I haven't
So
figured that
he
out.
can easily move through history and bend and mold events as he wants.
Kubo.
So, he's been plotting for centuries.
Yes. He's been behind everything from the very beginning. Now we know who the enemy is. It's up to us to stop him.
Where did my sister go? After she helped you, I mean.
Time for more space-time shenanigans.
So I guess this is how dreams end.
No. This is just the beginning. I've traveled the world of dreams, and at last I know the truth. It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now. I know I can face any challenge. I found it, Lightning. Hope in the midst of despair.
Seriously, my air conditioning is hissing at me.
Is this my village?
It looks a lot like
Well, I mean, we were in your era, so why is that so weird?
I wonder if anyone is here.
Let's look.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Godot and crew survived 700 years in the future.
No doubt about it. This is your village. But the time period. This is far in the future.
Why do we have to move so slow?
This can't be the fate the world is moving towards.
Well, I mean, this is what Noel's been saying the entire time, you know, and... Hi there. As I recall, you can't actually complete the Bodum map completion thing with that lady over in 400 AF Academia until you actually get to this point in the game and come here. Apparently these guys are Ravagers. Huh. It looked like it was missing a little bit there, but I guess not. Oh. One of those little mini dudes. And this guy's a saboteur. Apparently we got one of the little dudes. Freaking Chocolina's everywhere.
What's that? I wonder if it leads somewhere.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Like, a gate forms at the end of the pier after we're done with our little scenes here.
Lightning? What are you doing here?
This is a future that I could not save.
Is that really you?
This is a bit of an unemotional reunion.
No, it's good to doubt. You're growing up.
I knew it. It is you, isn't it? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What was that dream you made me see? Why did you make me come out here?
Just listen, Sarah.
We'll just say plot because reasons.
Everything that's happened to me in the past, and about the one who wants to destroy the future.
Oh, great. Buckle up. More exposition coming.
More than one miracle took place that day. Cocoon was saved by Fang and Vanille's sacrifice. We awoke from our crystal sleep, and our brands were gone. It was Atro's blessing that was our salvation. A gate opened into the unseen realm, and through it, the goddess gifted us with her mercy.
Know what that is, Dodge? That's our home, Cocoon. Must be your first time seeing it from the outside, huh?
Yeah. Daddy!
It reminded me of you, and why I had to go on.
I felt a whirlwind of emotions.
You wouldn't know it from how I
A
talk in
large
this
part of it
game.
was happiness, and relief was there too. But somewhere inside, I still felt uneasy. Vanille and Fang were gone, and the world hung in silence. Our fight had just ended, but I couldn't relax. A new battle was about to begin. What is that?
Watch out!
Dang it, Etra, this is why we can't have nice things.
The events of that day tore open a portal to another world.
Get off me!
And from the depths
Another
of the
world
rift appeared a
caused by
darkness that had no place
retcons.
in our world, an irresistible force that dragged me away to the edge of time. The screams of the dying had unlocked a gate, a door that led directly to the throne of the goddess. Etro waited beyond the gate and sent her miracles.
And yet
to
we
the
never
human
meet
world.
Hetro.
But a creeping darkness slipped through and threatened to devour our reality. Etro closed the gate and warped the timeline. Time's flow was altered, and existence itself was distorted.
Oops.
I was lost. The darkness caught me in its embrace and wrote me out of history. Where am I?
Holy crap, I actually hear an ice cream truck.
Valhalla.
Been forever since I heard
Beyond
those.
time, beyond life and death. Another world of shifting gloom. The chaotic realm of the goddess Etro.
Seriously, why don't we ever meet Etro and have her be an actual
What
character
power
from
had
how
brought me
much
to
of the
this
crap in
alien
this
shore?
universe goes on because of her?
From Valhalla's heart, I could track the entire span of time. I gazed upon the future of mankind and sensed Etro's divine will.
What's funny thing is that this is kind of the setup for the next game too, except Lightning is way more pissed about doing pretty much exactly the same thing. And oh my. Apparently she's going full Sailor Moon up in here.
The goddess was fading away. If her spirit should cease to be, the world would descend into entropy. I made my choice. I will fight. This man, Caius Ballad, he seeks to destroy all hope and bring an end to the future.
And he pretty much gets exactly what he
Though
wants.
the battle might be endless, I will never give
Because,
up.
I mean, we gotta set up for that third game.
Etro has chosen us.
Seriously, most of the issues with this game comes from the fact that it's part of a trilogy. And the base material wasn't that great to start with.
Valhalla, is that right? Whatever came from there created the paradoxes, caused the gates to appear, and twisted the timeline.
Lightning, what did you see?
I don't know. It was an enormous power. Something that shouldn't exist in this world. Only Etro can control the power and keep it contained in Valhalla. If she were to disappear, there would be nothing to stop it. And that's what Caius wants. He plans to find Etro sleeping in her temple, kill her, and release the power. The chaos would be unleashed into the world of humans, into our world, through the unseen gate.
Which is a thing now.
Gate. When a person dies, her soul flies to
Her,
the
so
world
guys
and
don't
passes
have
through a
souls.
portal. If a great many people die at once, the gate must open wide to let them through.
For example, if Cocoon should fall.
Exactly. It would be unstoppable.
So basically,
Through the gate like
the Fausti's plan from 13.
What would happen to the world then?
Chaos would infect everything. It would become pure entropy, without life, or death, or time.
No life or death. You mean like Valhalla? That's what Caius is after! If he can bring down Cocoon, millions of people would die, and the power of chaos would turn this world into another
Although
Valhalla.
technically, hasn't it already happened at this point?
Caius is trying to create a world where time does not exist. If he can erase time.
Yule would be saved, and not just Yule. All the Siriuses down through the ages. They'd be released from their curse.
But what? Hasn't the curse already happened? Oh
He wants to
god.
sacrifice Cocoon
Look at
and
time
build
travel.
a world in Valhalla's image, all for the sake of Yule.
That's why you were fighting Caius in Valhalla. You're protecting Etro.
You're protecting Etro from who does?
We have
I mean,
to
does
face
that?
Caius on two fronts, in Valhalla and
I mean, how would that exactly work? Given the fact, I mean, we never see Etro. Does she even have a body? We don't know.
On my own. I need your help.
Lightning then told us what would happen to Cocoon. In 500 AF, the old Cocoon would collapse and fall into pulse, the crystal pillar no longer strong enough to support it. By that time, Hope and the Academy would have completed the new Cocoon, but when they attempted to launch it, Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old Cocoon and bring them both down. So we have to travel to 500 AF and stop Caius from destroying Cocoon.
If we can change this prophecy, then the true timeline will finally be restored.
Yes. Everything will depend on you. I have to go to Valhalla and stop Caius there. Can you do it?
We can do it.
Right. Your good luck charm will show the way.
Apparently, Yvonne can just make a gate. Well then.
Hey, Lightning. We'll be able to be together again, right? When all this is over?
One thing at a time, Sarah.
The truth is, I didn't want to let her go. I'd come so far to find her, I was afraid to lose her again. But I had to be strong, for her sake. She had her own battles ahead of her. So I swallowed the words I wanted to say and hid my fear. It was the hardest thing I ever did.
Ah, yes, we can finally unlock those funky chests with a circle around them. I don't know why they felt that some of these chests required something like that, but it's a thing.
No one gets in our way.
Come on, Mog.
I think the little bit we're missing is the stuff down by the gate. Now, where did that show up? Oh, leave me alone. Oh, there it is.
Come on, Mog.
Lightning can't remain beyond the boundaries of Valhalla for long, Kubo.
But still, I was finally able to talk with her. And it's all thanks to Noel.
Let's go keep Hope's new cocoon in one piece. If we pull it off, then Lightning can return fully to a restored world.
now it's 100%.
I guess this is it, huh?
We've been given a second chance by the goddess herself.
We're going to save the cocoon that Hope built.
Yep. And save the future, too.
And off we go.
Hey, Caius. You told us you wanted to save Yule by destroying the world. That if you could take away our future, Yule wouldn't have to see any more prophecies and she wouldn't have to die. You really are a fool. Yule never wanted the world destroyed. She never gave in to despair. In the end, when she died, she was smiling. She saw a future of hope. Caius Ballad, I am going to fight you and show you the truth. I'm going to show you the future that Yule really wanted.
Holy crap, apparently there's 5 fragments in New Bodom. Okay, back to a dying world, since this is where we can pick up the last of the wild artifacts and all that. Okay then. Not entirely certain why we ended up here. So I see another Chocolina. Wait, what? Is Pog just not close enough? There we go. Alrighty. I think the other gate's over here? Yeah, there it is. And for some reason, they have this gate go to 100 AF Brescia Ruins. It just seems so weird to me that the one from 700 AF just goes to the first area of the game's 100 AF. I guess not exactly like they have a whole bunch of... what's the word I'm looking for? It has a whole lot of sense between where the different time gates take us, but still. Looks like I have to get off of the Chocobo in order to activate these. Has she updated her stuff yet? Oh, I think she has. 3 chain bonus weapons are available. Oh, it takes. I was like, wait. It's like, why can't I make these? It's because it takes 3 of what I only have 1 of. For a minute there, I thought it was the like the numbers were actually switched. Oh come on! I know she can actually sell like the higher tier upgrade items. Is that only like post game maybe?
Come on, Mom.
Alright, all the way back to Noel's village again. So weird to go from the whole somber Song of Yule to, you know, the best Chocobo theme. Hey, so there's a bunch of normal Chocobos over here. Don't actually show up as rideable for some reason. Huh. I swear they should have had the Chocobo like headbang while it's running to this music. Here we go.
Do you hear that? Music? No, it's someone talking.
Wait. It sounds kind of familiar. It's the people from my village.
Okay then, apparently Noel doesn't really care as he's just wandering around down there. Why does Noel have the power to stop the beating of his immortal heart? I never, like I said, they never really explained that. I guess Caius may have taught him how? As I recall, you have to say yes here to get the wild artifact.
It must be difficult to hear them.
They're testing me. I can't have any doubts if I'm going to kill Caius.
Is it something that you have to do?
Caius, he's protected by the power of chaos. To overcome that power, he must be defeated.
What's so special about a guardian, exactly?
The only person left who can stop him is you.
Pretty much. I'm afraid there's no other way around it.
There it is. Now back to the gate. Just jumping because why not? Wait. Just realized Chocobo's like wearing something on his wings there. Where did that come from? I mean, there aren't supposed to be humans around that would dress up the Chocobos, so how does that work exactly? I guess before we head off, I can finish up mapping everything out for that easy fragment. Not gonna actually get the full, you know, do all the 100% all the maps completion thing, because that kind of requires endgame. Well, post-game, I think. Since, you know, the whole final dungeon and all that counts. I'm not even sure what most of the accessories I've got do. Go. Wait, we were at the border? The border of what, exactly? Oh, there we go. Really click around, make sure there are... Oh! Something to pick up. Oh yeah, and as I recall, if we head back to the... whatchamacallit, Serendipity, I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to get one of the... a couple of the fragment skills, since you get them for automatically getting through this part of the game. Dang it. Why can't I scan while I'm writing on Mog? Dang it. Oh, get back here, you bundle of feathers. Really? Screw it. Whoa, what the? Okay, I guess that works. Mother... You died for that. %. Oh, dang it! I guess I'll do that later then. And I consumed the last wild artifact. There it is. Actually, I just had a thought. Let's quickly jump into Academia 500 AF. Because, well, I think that might unlock the other, like, upgrade items in Chocolina's inventory, maybe? Then go out to Brescia 100 AF, since those are like the last ones I need to do in order to finish up both Yasha Massive and all the Brescia Ruin stuff. I don't know if you can really get through here without the anti-gravity jump. Last episode promised eternity.
It's like it's turning into Valhalla.
We're at the time of the prophecy. The pillar is going to crumble any moment, and then the old cocoon will fall.
I don't see any of the people. Do you think they've already
I'm not
been
entirely
evacuated?
certain why there's cubes floating in the air everywhere.
Must be in the ark. Wait! I'll bet that's
Yeah.
Exactly. This must be the moment that Hope launches his new cocoon. Right?
Yeah, because that's what we need right now. Platforming. They even give us those the little Gakdar statues for checkpoints. To say that this whole section sucks is kind of an understatement in that regard, just because it's like, why suddenly platforming? I mean, I know we can like jump around and all that now, but
I need to stick it out.
My pile of coins just keeps.
alright, lady, give me my new jumping abilities and all that. Really not sure how you're supposed to get through the next section without the anti-grav jump. And yeah, you also get the bargain hunter for this at this point too. Okay, now when we jump, we get this glow. Ain't it fancy?
Who will be the...
You guys have got to be rookies. Do you even have any experience?
You know, your appearance belies your whiny voice.
You either have to be morons or idiots that are looking to hit pay dirt. So, which is it? You don't look like you understand what's going on, so let me explain it to you. Because of some paradox thingamajig that occurred 80-some years ago, the monsters here are multiplying like no one's ever seen. Government gave up trying to fix the problem.
Man, that Chocobo's pissed.
Now they're just throwing buckets of gil at bounty hunters to deal with the problem instead. You can't find any other jobs out there where you can make this much gil. Thanks to the government, everyone here's got cash to spare.
Dude!
If you're looking for some extra pocket money, this is your best bet. What, you need me to... Welcome to the coast since 20 a.m.? The number of monsters...
Okay, I thought you were gonna actually give me a job.
What,
Nope, apparently not.
since 20... That's it?
I guess we get to play Find the Side Quest then. Actually, now I think about it. There we go.
Oh, hello. More bounty hunters, I see.
Never understood those gloves some of the girls wear.
Sad world.
You can kind of see it on her right hand. It's like, it doesn't really protect anything but, like, the very tips of her fingers and the back of her hand. Like, what's the point?
Somewhere inside the ruins. If you see anything of the sort, I'd appreciate it if you brought it back to me. Of course, you'll be compensated for your efforts. All right. The objects you're looking for are likely lost within the space-time rift. I know they won't be easy to find, so make sure to check.
Actually, it doesn't even really protect the back of her hand. What the heck?
Retail therapy is a great stress reliever.
Yes, we can now get by up to the tier 4 items. Nice. I can work with that. Good lord, Izanami and Vajradanda are, well, like, only slightly weaker in our primary stats. Secondary, the paradox weapons are definitely better. And these are the best ATB boosters, for Star Blossom Seeds and Superconductors, apparently. The true Genji blow, but why do I keep trying to call it a Genji blow? It's like I keep on thinking it's a special attack. Good God, you need dark matter to make Genji glove, Genji shield, and the Genji helm, apparently. And we definitely can't really equip those, and what's those do? You want that? I don't know. I mean, heck. Even if we could make those Genji items, we would still need to upgrade our accessory capacity before we could even put it on. And on top of that... I mean, we wouldn't really be able to equip anything else, especially since we would need to get, like... Well, actually, does that recall you cap out at 100 for your, Not very well. You cap out at 100 for your accessory capacity, so you wouldn't really be able to make use of much else anyway.
Over there, Mug.
Well, looks like we found the thing. Not like the whole hunt thing really matters for this. I mean, the Moogle hunt upgrade thing we got really matters for that, since... I mean, we have to actually get all the way through that part of the game, you know, all the 700 AF stuff in order to actually get here, so... As I recall, most of our stuff here is like, we gotta do a whole bunch of side quests here, and then that area opens up. Then they tell us we need to get, like, I think some passwords, as I recall? And that's where we get the last fragments from 300 AF Brescia Ruins and 100 or 110 AF.
Well, hello there, little miss.
Bit of an odd voice clip there. Don't sound like the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. And of course, red chocobos only. Pretty sure none of the side wild artifact areas actually have yellow chocobos in them.
There's a whole bunch of them today.
Hello, hello. Hi there. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Taking out these bomb guys certainly seems easier than they were back in 13.
You've got everything I need. Now I can build a weapon. You want to know what I'm going to do with a weapon like that? Here's what I promised you.
And we can no longer talk to her. Now we have to find our next side quest. I mean, I did a whole bunch of the side quest things off stream before, but some of them are so annoying in the fact that you can't just take all the side quests and just get them all done. You have to do one, and then you have to start talking to everybody again to see if you can find the other ones that you can do the side quest for, and repeat the process until you've done them all. I mean, locking out the last bit of the side quest for that, I can kind of understand, but why lock out all side quests until you've done one? And having to do them all in order, just kind of annoying, you know?
Would you be interested in a small job? It's nothing very exciting. My assistant left a while ago, and I haven't seen him since. Tell him I need the monster analysis.
Well, that looks like either the area right behind him or the area over there. And it looks like we do have access to pretty much this whole region. Oh, we can finally go and go to the, this one spot here that's been blocked off the whole game. Silly bombs, you can't handle this. Alright, I think we might have found the guy. Not that he would have been very Oh god, it's one of these. Yeah, you get that weird black hole distortion, that means you found a rare Oh, hi, Don Tomberry. Can we actually handle Don Tomberry? That is the question. Huh, well that didn't instantly kill Sarah, so I'd say we have a shot. Crap. It's got 393,000 HP. Good god. I think he's getting to the point where he'll just start one-shotting everybody. Ah, crap. Oh, Velga actually probably would have been a good thing to pick up earlier. You know, prevent all those freaking poisons. Oh, he's immune to most debuffs. There we go. Just waiting for him to buff up himself. And the veil is not actually working in preventing the poison. Oh yeah, it's actually a trophy to catch a Don Tomberry for some reason. You don't know why, it just is. You know, maybe we'll lucky and technically complete said trophy thing while we're here. Buso ever attack Buso. Oh wait, he actually... Oh, damn it! Oh wait! He got it! Well then. Now I gotta complain.
What's going on? What am I doing? What? You want the monster analysis? Here's the...
Now I gotta bring up the fact that you were like lost in time there, buddy.
I'm glad you came along. The parrot...
You seem oddly okay with the fact that you were almost paradoxed out of existence. I gotta check down here just in case. might as well take a look at the Tauntaun Berry. Is a commando, apparently. Rare last boss? What does that even mean? What? Boost strength in proportion. Oh, okay, that's what that means. Ah, he's bugging me. Towards stagger, room fog, poison, and pain chaser. I think that means that he, like, targets enemies that have those status ailments on them, and will, like, well, just, like, really. I think he gets bonus damage when he's after them. I think.
You deserve a treat.
Thank you for your hard work. This data should prove to be invaluable in resolving the paradox. The reason this data is so important is because, well, I won't bother you with the technical details. Here's the reward I promised you. It's all there, you have my word.
Are you sure this is the way to solve the paradox?
It's important to investigate all aspects of the case, Kubo. One step at a time, Kubo. One step at a time.
Kikakidori.
Coming from you. When's the last time you took a step anywhere?
All according to Cake. Okay. There's a bit of an odd voice clip there. Okay then. We have an odd place to put a gate seal.
I'm currently studying the sociobiology of monsters by learning how these monsters react to human aggression. I have my eye on one of the mercenaries. He's brash, abrasive, and violent, and he's always ready to
Come at me, bro!
I wonder how differently the monsters would react to him if he became calm. I'd love to get my...
Okay then. Let's go mess with someone's personality for science!
Go back to where you came from unless you want a good ass kicking. What the hell are you rats doing here? What are you, morons? This ain't no playground.
Yips.
Go back to where you came from.
This will go with the nice one.
Bring up my nice side. Maybe when hell freezes over.
Keep talking!
Curl up and die.
Okay, it's quite a weapon on him. Not like I like you or anything, Baka. Okay. We got the reward without turning it into the dew back here. Come on, really?
useless.
Great, what we did was pointless. Okay, so we can't go back that way. Have to find our next side quest.
You deserve a treat.
Looks like the way to the Atlas controls are still blocked off, so probably can't go back there. Yet, anyway. Oh, hey! Chocobo! It's a purple chocobo that... Yeah, I've already gotten the purple. Where's our next person to talk to? Okay. That was rather random.
I appreciate.
Oh, there we go. How are we doing? Okay, we got 3 of the 6. I do need to do some leveling, don't I?
It is vital to retrieve months, if not years worth of data in order to complete. We can't waste our time on the phenomena occurring right in front of us. That's why I've placed a monitoring device on the epitaph. At a glance, it merely looks like an offering or gift of some sort. However, it can measure even the slightest effect the paradox has on an object. Centuries from now, someone will be able to access the data in this device and figure out a way to resolve the paradox. I wish I could be there to witness this event, but... Are you saying you're going to travel to...
So for this one, we gotta travel back over to 300 AF Russia Ruins. Apparently we can time reversal serendipity? Why though? Great, now I gotta run all the way back up there.
Well, hello there, you two.
Ah, crap. Probably pick up some more Gissel Green, shouldn't I? And out again. Oops.
Is this my monitoring device? It looks as though it easily contains several centuries.
Well, more
worth
like
of
a
data.
couple, not
Is it
several.
some kind of paradox effect that... Now, let's see here. Yes, if my calculations are... then the cause of the paradox should be... If I report this to the government, they should... Here's a little something for you.
The paradox is occurring because of that one control unit. How did it get...
Maybe someone turned it on by mistake. Let's check...
Alrighty.
I wish I could help you out, but I don't have any knowledge.
Did I just hear maniacal laughing?
Go get struck by lightning now. I almost let that little monster kill me.
Okay, not sure what little monster is referring to. Here we go.
I've been dispatched by the government. They received a report that the paradox was caused by some control unit. I've come to investigate. However, the unit's locked and inaccessible. 2 passwords are required to unlock the device. An Academy official was in charge of one of them, but he... As for the other password, I'm pretty much at it. You're saying you want to help? The man who knew one of the passwords passed away a little while ago. He was assigned to the Padra ruins and the...
Yep, time to hunt some passwords.
Over there, Mom.
Think I know where they are. And another gate seal, okay. Is it 110? Yeah, it's 110. Pretty sure we're supposed to go over to the big tent area. I think that's where we find it. It has admittedly been a while since I last did this side quest, so I might be wrong. sure it's at the tent.
We could get this done a lot quicker if we had more people.
Also, this is the last fragment I need to find for Yasha's massive areas. That's cool. We're not moving. Oh, no.
Welcome to the fall. We don't get a. There was a group of academy. That's why so many.
Never mind. They see people not moving, I assume, oh hey, you must be semi-important. Actually, do they show up in the... So obtain both passwords. Nope.
Maybe we could use bots to handle the work.
As I recall, you can't actually like get access to the, well, like they don't actually spawn the passwords in. Can't actually like interact with anything.
I don't want to work in this kind of environment for much longer.
They need to hire more employees, that's for sure.
I don't see anything over there. Thing is, no one else to talk to. The hell.
Person is brave enough to become a guardian.
Screw it.
The Farseer of Padra was a girl of a very young age.
Oh, whoops. I gotta mess this up. And I need to make a quick run to the bathroom, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. We do need to go to 100 first. Going the wrong way.
It doesn't seem to be linked with the War of Transgression.
We found remains of what could have been a monster attack.
Make it sound like that's something special.
This is interesting. If we get our hands on the password of the control unit, we might be able to solve the disturbance within the ruins fairly quickly. It's unfortunate. Mr. Thorne was the only one who knew the password.
Why?
And now he's disappeared inside the paradox. I don't know if he's dead, but I doubt we'll ever see him again.
Yeah, we need that. Now we can go back to 110. Now we can get the right password. Alright, now we gotta find the guy, and I think I already did, because when I was doing this before, I found a dude who didn't know who he was. I think that's supposed to be Thorne. I think, yeah, right there, that's him, I think. Yep. Apparently can tell me Zamadar.
My name is Thorne. I was investigating the ruins with my colleagues, and suddenly I felt someone push me into the paradox, and somehow it absorbed me. I see. She told you my name, did she?
It's real, it doesn't really feel like my air conditioner's really giving out cold air.
It's good to know I told you. I think I understand. So you're trying to find the password for the control unit in order to resolve the... Well, I'm as good as dead. So the key to solving the paradox... Here, take it. I've written down the password.
Thanks to my amazing leadership, we finally found the first password, Kubo. If we find the other one, we'll be well on our way to solving the case, Kubo. And when we do, the government will give us oodles of gil and I can buy whatever my little heart desires, Kubo.
And what exactly does a Moogle want? And of course, 300 AF is where we gotta get the other password from the jackass saying, oh, that's right, you guys didn't get to see that jackass dude. Dang it, Chocobo, why do you keep running from me? How observant of you. Yes, it's a chocobo.
The whole place is talking about you guys. From what I hear, you're pretty good for a couple of newcomers. Talk to me. I could be convinced into letting you handle the device.
See? Jackass.
Alright. You seem to have at least some knowledge of it. It's not publicly known that it requires passwords to unlock. Okie dokie, go ahead and take a look if you want.
Yep, time for more mazes.
I sense it, Kupo. The password is up ahead, Kupo.
Because that makes sense.
It's hidden in the labyrinth?
That makes sense.
No,
to
it
me.
doesn't.
That explains why we couldn't seem to find it anywhere.
Oh boy. Ah, crap. Oh, great. Oh wait, I think I see a way of doing this. There we go. Okay, got it. Yep, got it. Just had to think around the box. There we go. This one seems kind of complex, not gonna lie. Oh, dang, nope. Let's do it this way. Oh, wait, I think I see another way to trying to do this. Or maybe not. Oh, dang it, nope. Dang it. Yep. Oh. It really seems like we really have to take the one on the left here now. There we go. Just figuring out exactly which one swaps into which spot is the hard part there.
We finally got our hands on the second password, Kubo. Now all that's left for us to do is return and resolve the paradox, Kubo. I'm going to be rolling, no, swimming in gil, Kubo. But it looks like Noel and Sarah have something on their minds, Kubo. I wonder what's happening, Kubo.
All right. Okay, back we go. Got your thingy.
You've obtained both of the passwords? The good news is the passwords were correct, but now we're faced with the new this paradox. It seems it was created in 20 AF. Someone tampered with the control.
Uh-oh.
To be the cause of this, and the culprit was responsible for the monster population increase.
Oh, never mind, it wasn't us.
Who knew the password. I believe that a group that opposed the Academy's ideals used the paradox for their own gain. They tried to destroy the institution once and for all. To this day, we're still in the dark.
Wonderful blocking for this cutscene here.
You two were a great help in solving this tough situation.
Uh-oh.
What is that thing? Please, go and find out what it is. If it turns out to be a dangerous monster, make sure to destroy it on the spot.
We'll find them.
I thought the paradox had been dealt with.
What do you mean, big ugly guy? We haven't even seen it.
When the portal was closed, he was trapped in this world, and now...
If we don't defeat this monster, then who knows what'll happen to Cocoon? Come on, Noel. Mog, you too.
The Kalavinka. Whoever that is. That should be it for all the Brescia Ruins and Yasha Massive fragments. I can finally get the rewards for those. Thanks. Well, judging from the look of the little screenshot we had there for the mission, I think that's like where we talked to the one ragey dude. I think that's another Don Tomberry. But okay then. I didn't think it would be that easy to find. The spark plug thing from the Palamesia? The airship thing that we fought after when we were trying to save Saz and Vanille? Not sure why Saz picked an arrow there. Damn it, not again. Oh, we haven't even staggered the sucker. We're already doing some pretty crazy damage to it. And there it goes. Certainly wasn't worth all that much, was it?
I can't believe a man-made machine could bring forth such a terrible
You mean
monster.
aside from the fact of, you know, Alice? Not Alice, Atlas. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Monsters don't kill people. People kill people. Does that sound about right?
What? No, it doesn't sound right. Monsters kill people.
Truer words were never spoken, Kubo. People are much more scary than monsters, Kubo.
Oh gosh. Man is the true monster.
Kubo. And how does the government pay us? Not with gil, but bits and bobs and household goods, Kubo. No one needs 10 years worth of toilet paper, Kubo. No one.
Well, technically everyone does.
But to decline their offer. The government is evil, Kubo. Humans are evil, Kubo.
I mean, if you have a toilet, you're gonna need toilet paper. Alright, to serendipity.
This must be the goddess's will. Please.
Oh yeah. They're the more useful ones. So, Encounter Master. Lets us run into more or fewer enemies. And rolling in CP, I mean, it's the CP boosting one. Why wouldn't we want that? Let's see, which ones am I missing? Let's see, one we can't get till we beat the game. Oh, we got Monster Collector because I cleared out Vile Peaks. Let's see, can't get that one. I think one of them we get from finishing all the quiz stuff. Same with another one, yeah. Oh, and another one is from getting all the, well, all the boss monster ones. But yeah, I can't really get one. And there's one for, you know, completely getting all of the fragments, which basically lets you mess with the, well, how fast or slow the game goes. You know, like the speed up mechanic in some of the re-releases of Final Fantasy games. That's what we're missing there. And it is a bit early, but I mean, this seems like a decent spot to end off on. We're kind of running out of stuff to do. I could do some more training stuff and grinding to pick up, like, upgrade material for our monsters and all that. Cleared. Oh yeah, these are the ones for completing the maps. The only other ones are like, yeah, the quiz ones. I think the one that you get from the quiz is the one that increases the chance of running into rare monsters like the Don Tomberry. Yeah, I guess we're gonna call it here, and we're gonna beat the game tomorrow, and then I guess on Wednesday we get to start 13:03 AM. I'm so looking forward to that. So I guess with that, I'll just say thank you all for coming on out. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. See you later.